am the Narcopath. I need to give you a refresher about morality. Morality to me is just a word I hear people say, and it's an excuse for them doing stupid things. For example, I knew a boy once who cheated with me on his wife. The wife was out of town. There was no way she'd ever know that this happened. And this fool told her that we had had sex and even told her who it was. Ah, I could have killed him. Well, that ruined it because I couldn't show my face. I used to dress up as the pizza girl delivery person, as a Jehovah's Witness at the door just to see him, and now I couldn't do that. He blew it. So I don't understand you real people's morality. I'll try to break down a few details for you, though, as far as what mine is. Stay tuned.
Darling, I'm here to talk to you about morality now. We can start with discussions about things I've heard you all say. I must say I don't feel these specific emotions I'm talking about, but all I can tell from my experience is you all do stupid things. I'm guessing it's because of guilt is the word I've been hearing, which I don't feel guilt, whatever that is. If I steal something and I get away with it, I have a party. I don't sit there moping around at home crying, feeling sorry. I guess we're different, which may explain some of the differences we have. Like, for example, when we first met, I noticed you'd been hurt by someone when you were divorced. You said that your husband cheated on you, and he lied to you. Well, honey, in real life, lying is my specialty, but I thought you'd be good for me. So I just took your lead, and you were talking about how terrible lies were, so I just pretended like I felt the same, and I even made up a story similar to yours to make you think that I was similar to you, because that usually works with a lot of you guys, or girls, or whatever you are. By the way, Taylor Swift was born a man, just like I was. Anyway, I'm not hung up on lies. So I know that I told you in the beginning I would never lie either, but after you caught me in 20 or 30 and you were making such a big deal about it, I couldn't see what the problem was. I just said that so I could get another date with you. I didn't expect you to hold it against me later. I have a prediction for you. You're going to come back into contact with a narcopath. Like me. It could even be me. Look out. I am trying to be Miss Cleo. I want to be a fortune teller. I can tell these people's fortunes. They're stupid people. Remember my job? I used to be a shill. Well, I was looking online recently at some 9/11 stuff. I know that was a long time ago, but the people in this country are so stupid. Building 7, which many people don't know about, they really believe that fire in an office caused it to do this. They're stupid. They are retarded. Those NIST people with their fake reporting claimed there was no evidence of any explosions when I was on the street that day telling the camera crew that I heard like 8 explosions right in a row before any building fell down. These people are disgusting. It's okay if I lie about something, but when I see other people doing it, it's wrong, and I'm going to call them out on it. That's how I work. I can lie. I can do whatever I want, but if anyone else lies, I'm going to report them. The NIST was fake. Come on now. No building has ever collapsed based off fire, ever before, but it did that day, just so all those buildings could come down in their own footprints at the... How random could that be? My argument was, when I was working there as a shill, if a plane really hit a building, the building's not going to demolition itself. It's just going to be like a half a building. They know that too, but they were all sticking with the official story, wanting us to go online and find people who were pointing out evidence of physics and evidence of engineering, and we had to go in there and act like we knew what we were talking about. Well, I went on to one recently, and I saw some of my old shill buddies, and they're pathetic. some of the arguments they're making to try to keep the official story going, because you know they can't ever tell the truth, just like me. If it was up to me when I was dating you, I would never have told you those things you found out about. Well, the government, that's where I belong, because that psychopath, narcopath like me, they kill their own people. The people figure it out, and they hire fools to go on the TV and say, oh no, we see no evidence for any of that. If you were to call, for example, excuse me, I heard you say there was no evidence of explosions for Building 7. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I was there. I filmed it on my camera, on my phone, and I'd love to share it with you because I think your information's wrong. Would you like to make... Hello? 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 They don't even want to talk to me about it. Oh, see, they know. They know, and they are going to be killed if they reveal it, so...
I swear, I told Hitler, too, when we were dating, I should be in government. I'm younger and hotter than you. I could be a better president than you. You're just a puppet anyway. The powers that shouldn't be above you tell you what to do and say. It's just an acting job, pretty much.
Back to what I said before. They can never really tell us the truth. And I look back in history, for example, that JFK, still, if you look at stupid websites like Snopes, that's useless and trash. They basically just parrot whatever the mainstream says. It's sick. I've noticed in my lifetime how I knew that 9/11 was not some guy in a cave bringing airplanes over, but that's the official story. So my children and their children are going to be reading that in the future, and that's what they're going to believe to be a fact. And I'm going to be like, oh, that story's not true, because it ain't. But that's the way this crap world works. They make these fake stories and they repeat them over and over and over on the news and think it's going to sink in, and the stupid sheep people who don't care, they just leave it. Well, I was never like that, but they cannot ever reveal that they knew about the 9/11, for example. Because why? Well, because they had a shitload of people who had innocent victims die. It could have been me. I was there. Oh, if it would have been me, I would have come back from hell, and I would have killed every single one of the fuckers who ever designed the idea. If you study gematria, you'll learn, too, that there's all kinds of occult symbolism in the whole thing with the word 9/11, the numbers, the numerology, all of it. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I've been learning. And that stupid George Lyon Bush fuck, he was in that stupid classroom and then later lying to the public, saying,
well, I was in the school and I noticed on the television that first tower being hit.
nobody filmed the first tower, fool, dummy, fuck. Anyway, that testimony was BS, which again, if it was my testimony, it's fine, but if it's his, oh, he's stupid. But they can't admit it because, you know, a lot of real people perished. Well, they learned from that. Notice the Pulse and the Sandy hooker, hoax, all that stuff was fake. Nobody actually died in those things because they didn't want to have a whole shitload of parents coming after them with lawsuits. They just wouldn't do it. So instead, they make fake victims. They recycle children who have already died, or who died somewhere else and use them again, or use them in 6 different killings. It's people who come up with these ideas are retarded. They don't realize we have the internet. In the olden days, sure, you could post a picture of some American kid in Pakistan and say he died, and nobody's going to know the wiser. But nowadays, we can see every country's information, and we can put 2 and 2 together. They didn't put enough fluoride in our water to make us retarded enough to not notice, but come on now. I wish I was in charge. That's why I need to join the government. I think I'd be a perfect candidate, as I told you once before. I haven't seen enough of Trump to know if he's in on it or not. I know that Hitler cuntin' lady, she eats children. She eats dead babies just like that goddamn Queen Elizabeth bird. But anyway, don't expect to ever be told the truth about any of those false flag things, because they're all by people like me, psychopaths, narcopaths, whores, child molesters, and I'm Buffalo Bill on the side.